Here are this week's top stories. Emarati athlete Amna Al Hadad shares how weightlifting changed her lifestyle. Find out which natural drinks can help improve your workout. And Andreia shows chest exercises using suspension training belts. I'm Rachel Pather. Welcome to What's Up. Weightlifting is not a very popular sport for women in the UAE, but 24-year-old Emarati weightlifter Amna Al Hadad is not letting this stop her from achieving her goal, competing in the 2016 Rio Olympics. In an interview with Physique TV, Amna told us how she got into the sport.
Years ago, I was quite unhealthy, and one day I decided to take a walk around Safa Park, and because I was not gonna live that way anymore, being unhealthy, eating junk food all the time, sleeping so many hours. So I decided to change my life basically, and I started taking my health seriously by training, doing strength training, normal trainings, and then one day I stumbled upon a sport called CrossFit, and through CrossFit I learned more about weightlifting. So about 2 years ago, that's when I decided to really focus on just the sport of weightlifting, because it's a very technical sport and it's a very challenging sport as well. And basically I wanted to reach big heights with what I chose to pursue, which is training for the 2016 Olympics.
It has not always been easy for Amna, as she had to learn everything about this highly technical sport.
I would say it's been a very tough experience. It's not a sport that's popular in the UAE. There have been people who have tried to put me down because of what I'm doing, but this is what I do, this is what I love to do, and has not changed me in any way as a woman. And I don't see what's wrong with actually doing weightlifting as a sport for women, because if anything, it helps with confidence, it helps with body composition, it helps with your bone density and everything. And it's quite challenging because you have to work on techniques a lot, and to be technically proficient you have to really focus on the technique more than how much you lift at the beginning and the first stages. And if you learn the wrong techniques, you could really injure yourself. So I focus I would say for a whole year, I just focus on fixing my techniques and making sure it's at a high level.
In her goal to train for the Rio Olympics, she shared how her training program varies, including her diet.
Some of the changes that I have taken for my training is depends on the training cycle that you have. Are you training for a competition, or is it a period where you don't have a competition come up but you're still preparing? So some days I will be training 2 hours to 4 hours, and then some days I'll be training twice a day. Or there will be days I would have 2 days off a week, but then there will be periods where I have 1 day a week off only. So it depends on the cycle, and there's a lot of things that I need to consider. For example, my physical therapy, and seeing a performance consultant for corrective movements, for nutrition. Things like that are also considered in the training program, and recovery, of course. I would say for quite a big time of what I was doing, I was not doing my nutrition correctly, in the sense that I was not eating enough carbs. But I usually now try to focus more on eating carbs and protein and high fat. I eat just about everything, a lot of focus on like lean meats, vegetables, things like yogurt and fruits. So I usually have a mix of everything.
To cap off the interview, Amna gave advice to women who would like to excel in the sport, and shared that weightlifting helped her become stronger and more confident.
I would say that since I became a weightlifter, I became a lot more tougher, and I become much more disciplined and much more goal-oriented. And I would not let anything stop me. I had many challenges along the way since I started the sport, and I had doubts at some points, but the more I persisted, the more I pushed, the more I have reached bigger heights. And that's what I what I am learning about myself, and because of the sport of weightlifting, is that I have what it takes to build or like become more mentally tough. I think it's important that young people try different sports when they first start out, to see what they like, what they're good at, what could they improve in. And if they decide to pick a sport, it's important to stay fit in general areas as well. But in terms of the sport of weightlifting, it's a sport usually to develop in it properly, you start when you're like 9 years old, 12 years old. You don't start with, like myself, when you're 22 years old. But if you really want something, you'll do whatever it takes, and you're not going to have any excuses to achieve what you want.
This year, Dubai Municipality is giving a higher reward for families who joined the Your Child in Gold campaign. Instead of the individual prize of 1 gram of gold for every kilo lost, parents and children will get 2 grams for each kilo. For families who are participating, here are some useful guidelines to make sure you are losing weight in a healthy way.
Obesity in children is a problem that's becoming very prevalent in the Middle East at the moment. So how can we prevent this, and how can we help our children lose weight? First of all, we should never use the word diet when it comes to children. It should always be healthy eating. Children should not go on diets and should not go on low-calorie diets at all. We should always approach them as like we should eat more healthy, we should maintain their weight, we should incorporate more physical activity in their lives. Don't feed them junk food, don't reward them by food and by sweets. The parents should lead, they should be the example for their children. So when the child sees that the parent is exercising, they're enjoying physical activity, they're eating healthy, the child will be more prone to be healthier. And some things that can be safe for adults when they are losing weight that are not safe for children at all. First, you should never give children under 4 years old skimmed milk or skimmed dairy products, because they need the vitamin D, which is fat-soluble vitamin that comes from these products. Another thing is sweeteners. A lot of adults tend to use sweeteners with their coffees and their teas when they're going on diets. Sweeteners should never be used with children. You should never ever put them on low-calorie diets. This is a no-no, especially for children, because children are developing and they're growing at this age, so we should give them all the nutrients that we can. So a balanced diet for children should be like should include milk and dairy products. It should include whole wheat grains, vegetables, fruits, proteins. It should never include like junk food and chocolate and sodas. We shouldn't get these things to the house, because a lot of parents sometimes reward their children. Like, if you do this, we will get you a junk food meal. We should always remember that they are still growing and they need every nutrient possible, like the calcium, the vitamins, and the protein for their bones and for their muscle.
Artificial energy drinks are usually packed with added sugar. And even if they help replenish water and lost nutrients when exercising, they do not really give additional benefits. Here are some natural energy drinks that can help you achieve better results when working out. Drinking green tea right before your workout can actually help you work out longer. You'll also shed more fat thanks to compounds called catechins, which increase fat burn, especially during aerobic exercise. Another pre-workout drink is coffee. The caffeine can increase endurance and delay fatigue, which also helps you exercise longer and stronger. After strength training, have 2 to 4 cups of fat-free milk. The protein in the milk will help repair muscles, while the calcium and vitamin D will strengthen bones and may help you lose more fat. Now, if you plan on running the Dubai Marathon or any athletic event, try drinking 2 cups of cherry juice every day for a week before the event. Research showed that endurance athletes who drank cherry juice before running a marathon felt less pain afterward than those who didn't, as phytochemicals in the drink appear to ease inflammation. Don't change the channel, because when we come back, Andreia shows us chest exercises using suspension training belts. Welcome back to What's Up. Last week, Andreia showed us suspension training exercises for the whole body, but we're not done with this training demo. This week, Andreia will show chest exercises, plus point out some common mistakes people commit when using these belts. Watch this.
I will show you 3 examples how you can do your chest in the suspension train. For who is starting, you can stay pretty tall, lean very, very slightly. Keep your hands by the side of your chest. Then you come, keep your chest open and come back. So you can start like this. Keep your elbows close to your ribs to overload your shoulders. You are going to overload less your shoulders, okay? So you put more work into your triceps instead. This is the beginner version. You are a little more advanced. Make this strap a little longer, okay? And then walk a little more backwards. So this, you have more range to go down in the movement, okay? You might feel at the beginning your arm shaking like this, so take it easy. This is very good to work those little muscles that you normally wouldn't work in a stable base exercise. Always your hands by the side of your chest. It will take the load off your shoulders and it will work more your triceps behind your arms also. If you're more advanced, what you do, step more back and then you go more flat down for the push. This is harder, okay? So I will show you now some simple mistakes you can correct that will make a huge difference in your game. When you go down in the push, keep your chest round. When you come back up, keep the chest round. The second little mistake I see a lot, when people are doing this suspension train, they keep the thing rubbing their arms. So it will hurt you, okay? So make sure when you go do your chest, for example, keep your arms away from the rope. So this way is comfortable. It will not hurt your arms. So this is the tips for today. I hope you enjoy. I see you next time. Bye.
For the past few weeks, we've gotten to know the finalists of the Women's Health Middle East The Next Fitness Star. If you haven't voted yet, you still can by going to thenextfitnessstar.ae. Now here's another video to help you decide.
From Egypt. I'm 27 years old. I didn't grow up athletically. I was working on a desk from 9 till 6 o'clock. I was getting really tired of feeling unfit. Once I started going to a boot camp and I realized how amazing I feel, I knew this is something I need to add to my life. My DVD would focus on still keeping your muscle and losing a lot of fat. So that will be my main focus. Something to keep your heart rate up so you can still burn fat, but also sculpting and toning your body. I try to embrace every opportunity that comes my way. This opportunity in specific would be, and everything that comes with it, would be a life experience for me. And will also be a platform where we can hopefully get more people active in their lifestyles. Hi, I'm Salma, and I'm the next fitness star.
I'm from Russia. I'm a sportsman. I'm a former sports aerobic competitor. I've been competing for 6 years. Today I'm a mother of 2 small kids and fitness is still a big part of my life. If I win the next fitness star, I would like to people after watching my DVD get better results with a shorter time. That will be a high intensity interval training workout. This is my favorite workout. It's smart and effective. I would love to inspire people in the Middle East to lead a healthy lifestyle. It's a great mission and it's an honor to be a part of that. To share my knowledge and skills in fitness, that would be amazing. Hi, I'm Tatiana. I'm the next fitness star.
Although I went to university and study other things like sociology, I started enjoying so much running fitness classes, coaching, teaching, and since then I never stopped. I have 2 daughters and still I was working out. And even when I came here to Dubai, I'm working with the group Fitness for Moms and I'm enjoying a lot. What I have in mind is target 2 kinds of women. The ones that are wanting to start working out and the ones that are already into fitness and into exercising. The goal is get a better posture and get tone. Gave all my energy, all what I am to fitness for many, many years. Being able to be myself, to engage more people, to get healthy. It's for me what it's all about. Hi, I'm Paula and I'm the next fitness star.
I'm half Egyptian, half Spanish. I'm 32. I'm a 2-time ex-Olympic athlete, a fitness trainer, and a neuro-Pilates instructor. Hopefully, if I win, they'll be doing basically some bodyweight exercises that they can do anywhere, whether they're on holiday or at home. It's a mix of animal-like movements on the ground, mixed with martial arts and gymnastics and a bit of parkour. It's a type of exercise that is quite stimulating and enjoyable to do at the same time. I'd like to be the next fitness star because it's such a great opportunity and I'm really passionate about the way I train and about targeting the nervous system for training, and I really want to spread this with the world, and I think this is a great chance to do that. Hi, I'm Heba and I'm the next fitness star.
I'm from Norway. I came to Dubai in 2011. I work as a personal trainer and nutritionist. On my DVD, they can expect that I will teach them how to safely do compound movements that will help them to become strong and fit. I want to show them how easy it can be done. I will also show them big, effective movements, which is what I believe you need to become fit and strong and better prepared for your daily life. Because I'm a nutritionist, and the nutrition is of course an important part of getting the healthy body that you want, I will also include some nutrition tips in my DVD. If I become the next fitness star, I want to try to use that as a way to show girls that they shouldn't be afraid to lift heavy and to eat a lot of food and to try and become strong instead of being toned and slim. Hi, I'm Inger and I'm the next fitness star.
Here are the highlights this week on Physique TV.
Weighing 57 kilos, 8-year-old Jamie is desperate to lose weight. Although he never tells his parents, he secretly wants to be fitter so his schoolmates don't call him fat.
I've always wanted to lose some weight because everyone in school called me fat.
Mum and Dad are unaware of how Jamie's feeling. With them, he's a born joker.
Will obesity expert Professor Paul Gately be able to convince his mum and dad to help him make a lifestyle change?
He probably can eat twice as much as a normal child.
Jamie is eating a waist-expanding 4,000 calories per day. That's more than double his recommended daily intake. And this 8-year-old's weight has ballooned to 9 stone. Jamie eats what he wants, when he wants, and no one dares stop him.
It's very difficult to say no to. He's just a monster.
Watch Chubby Children to find out. On Diet Tribe, the women must face the reasons why they turn to food with the help of psychotherapist Stacey Kaiser.
All right, why don't you guys go ahead up in front of the mirrors. You need to do your own evaluation. What are you not doing?
We need to own ourselves.
Right. Thank you.
We're all normal people who have problems, who have eaten away our problems over the past years, and those excuses represented pounds for me.
Now what I would like each of you to do is to take your excuse suits off.
Stephanie opens up about being overweight, divorced, and her fears about turning 40.
It makes you feel like, why is my life unfair? What did I do wrong?
Exactly.
And why is my happiness taken from me when I was trying to give you so much happiness? And how dare you hurt me when I gave you everything?
The ladies also begin training for the triathlon with the help of world record holding swimmer Diana Nayad.
All right.
There goes Lisa.
Uh-oh.
Okay, she's pretty good.
Pretty dang good.
After 1 month training, you are going to be going 24 laps of this pool and not be as tired as you are now, okay? Now, since Jesse's going to be your coach when I'm not here, I think it's only fair we see him swim too, right?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Off with the shirt! Take the shirt off! Can you do a little dance with that? Here we go.
The sport of base jumping progresses when jumpers become more and more audacious, turning skydiving into a world-class sport. Laws in the United States do not stop base jumping enthusiasts from risking their lives as they travel to Norway to learn from the best and push their limits in the Istedalen Valley.
The difference between us Norwegian wingsuit flyers and, for example, the Americans is that we tend to fly steeper. And we tend to fly steeper because our mountains are that steep below the walls. So we don't have to fly far, far, far away.
I'm Amy, and that's what's coming up this week on Physique TV.
Again, here are this week's top stories. Emarati athlete Amna Al Hadad shares how weightlifting changed her lifestyle. Find out which natural drinks can help improve your workout. And Andreia shows chest exercises using suspension training belts. For any comments or suggestions, you can reach out to us through our social media pages. I'm Rachel Pether. See you next time.